What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is your man Dev. Make sure you give me a like, comment, subscribe, and hit those bell notifications so you can be notified when I drop new videos just like this one. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching y'all how to build the most attractive physique. But before we get into the video, the first way to build the most attractive physique is to click the link in the description and get instant access to the Peak Physique Playbook. It's going to show you everything you need to know to build lean muscle and to shed body fat. Numerous studies and different polls have shown that women think that the best physique for a man to have is a lean, muscular build as opposed to a bulkier one. And if you disagree with me, you can argue with your mother about that, because I'm telling you what the stats and the statistics and the polls are saying. So argue with somebody else. And these are coming from actual women. So before a man comments in my comment section about what is the most attractive physique, why don't you go take that up with them? So what you want to do is build that V taper. So that broad shoulders, big upper chest, and a skinny waist. So look at most movie stars and look at the physique that they have. Most of them are going to be lean guys. They're not going to be super big, super bulky, looking like bodybuilder. There are some like that, but the majority of them are not. And then you have to ask yourself why. Hollywood is trying to appeal to the masses. And if they're appealing to the masses and they are casting the same person with the same type of build, then that must mean one thing. The masses must believe that this is the most attractive body type. And the statistics and the polls also back that up. And if you believe for 1 second that women don't care about your body type or what kind of body you have, or if that they're actually into dad bods, then you're just an idiot. Because if you ask any woman who their celebrity crush is, 90% of the time, it's going to be somebody who's muscular. And that 10%, if it's not somebody who is muscular, they're probably just skinny. But they for damn sure don't have no beer belly and they don't have love handles. But when it comes to building the most attractive physique, it's not just about being big or being shredded. It's also about being proportionate, being symmetrical, and looking athletic. And the good part about it is, if you're willing to actually put in the work, you can actually achieve this physique. And if you ask me, it's pretty simple to achieve this physique and to maintain it. But hey, I might not be the best person to ask. I've been doing this for a long time, so it's pretty much coming natural to me now. This is a part of my day-to-day life. All of the things that I'm about to get into and show you guys, this is a part of my daily routine. These are habits for me now. I don't have to think about doing all of these things to be able to look the way that I look, because I'm just so used to doing it. And that's what you guys need to do. You need to build up these habits so when you wake up every day, it's just on autopilot and you do what you need to do naturally to be able to look ripped and shredded all year round. There is no winter arc over here, right? I don't do none of that winter arc BS. It's all BS. You don't get dragged in the winter. You don't just start focusing on your fitness in the winter. You focus on your fitness 24/7, winter, spring, fall, summer, whenever. Whenever you take your shirt off, you need to be able to show a visible six-pack, whenever. But hey, that's just my philosophy. You don't have to subscribe to that, but I guess I'm just a little bit more hardcore. So let's break it down muscle group by muscle group, and I'll show you guys the best exercises to build that physique. So for upper body, talking about your shoulders and your upper chest, what we want to focus on here is overhead presses, right? So with a barbell or maybe a curl bar, or even with dumbbells, you want to focus on overhead presses. You want to focus on bench press and also incline bench press. That can be with a barbell or that can be with the dumbbell. We also want to focus on lateral raises because we want to make sure that we are building up those delts. These exercises will help give you that broad shoulder look with that big chiseled chest that's going to command attention everywhere you go. Now moving on to your core, this will help you get sculpted abs and a lean waist. So you want to focus on hanging leg raises and decline sit-ups. These two exercises are pretty much the only two you need to really build that six-pack. Obviously, there's a bunch of more exercises that you can add, but those two are pretty much the staple ones that you need to add to your routine if you really want to sculpt muscular abs. And a strong core isn't just attractive to the opposite sex, it's actually essential for all of the movements that you need to do on your day-to-day life, because your core is in the middle of your body. So everything you do, your core is pretty much being activated. So if you have a weak core, you're probably just a weak guy. So your lower body, we want to make sure that you have athletic looking legs and glutes. So we want to focus on squats, we want to focus on Romanian deadlifts and exercises like Bulgarian split squats. And for your arms, we want to make sure that you have toned biceps and toned triceps. And remember guys, that The biggest part of your arm is the tricep. I believe the tricep is 66% of your arm. So I know a lot of guys are saying, oh yeah, do the curls for the girls. But what you really need to be doing is the dips for the chicks, if that's the way you want to go, right? So for the arms, we want to focus on chin-ups, we want to focus on skull crushers, we want to focus on incline curls and exercises like that. Having toned arms will just complete the total package and it will make you look better in any shirt that you wear. But guys, it's important that you understand that you cannot out-train a bad diet. So I don't care how hard you're going in the gym, how much weight you're lifting, how many sets or reps that you're doing. If your diet is bad, it's going to catch up to you. You're not going to be able to develop that lean, shredded look if your diet is bad. So when you're eating, you want to aim for a mix of lean protein, healthy fats, and quality carbs. And especially when we're talking about abs, they're built in the gym, but they're revealed in the kitchen. Because no matter how big your ab muscles are, if you have too much fat, your abs will not be able to be shown, right? There's always going to be that layer of fat over your abs if your body fat percentage is too high. So this is why it's super important that your nutrition is dialed in, because you don't want to be doing all this work in the gym, be having these ab muscles, but they can't even be shown because you have too much fat on you. So to stay lean and shredded, you must be in a caloric deficit, meaning you must be burning more calories than you're consuming. To quickly see how much calories you need to stay under each day, just simply take your body weight and multiply that by 15. Whatever that number is, you want to stay underneath that number, and that will make sure that you're in a deficit. But if you eat more than that, that will make sure you're in a surplus. If you're in a deficit, you'll eventually lose weight. If you're in a surplus, you'll eventually gain weight. And for me, my secret weapon to getting and staying shredded all year round is intermittent fasting. And I suggest that you all try this as well. Intermittent fasting is a method of which when you have a certain window where you actually eat and then the rest of the day you are fasting. So for example, for me, I do not eat before 11 or 12 o'clock and I give myself an 8-hour window to eat. So let's say I start eating at 11, my last meal will be at 7. So that's an 8-hour window to consume food, and the rest of the day, which is 16 hours, I will be fasting. And I know that may sound intimidating, but understand that a lot of that time, a lot of that 16 hours will be spent sleeping. So you're not actively awake the whole 16 hours that you're not eating. And if you think that you can't wait that long to eat, yes, you can. When you think you're hungry, what you really need to do is just get up and drink some water. You drink some water, 9 times out of 10, you'll be perfectly fine. Next time you're feeling hungry, you're gonna try intermittent fasting. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and you feel like you're starving. Get a bottle of water, chug the whole thing, and I promise you, you won't feel hungry after that. And when I say no eating before 11 or 12, I mean no eating, no consuming any calories of any kind. Only water, that's it. Just water, no coffee, no tea if it has any calories in it, nothing. No juice, definitely not juice, nothing artificial, no sugars, none of that. Doing this effectively eliminates breakfast from my diet because I don't eat until 12 or sometimes even 1 or 2 o'clock. This makes it so much easier to stay shredded and stay in my deficit because now that's one less meal that I'm having. So now instead of trying to cram 3 meals in and stay under my calorie limit, I only have to do it with 2. It's pretty simple, and I never really understood why people have so much trouble with losing or gaining weight, because at the end of the day, it is simply just a math equation. Do the math, figure out your numbers, and then eat accordingly. And it's not good enough to just do this for one day or for 1 week. You need to commit yourself to do this and make it a lifestyle. This is something that I do every single day. I don't think about it. It's just become a part of my lifestyle because these are habits that I have built up. And that's why I'm able to stay lean. I'm able to stay shredded and strong 24/7 in any season, winter, fall, summer, spring, whenever, right? Don't have to wait for the winter to bulk up and look like I actually go to the gym and care about my fitness. I don't have to try to go hard in the summer just so I can be ready for the beach. I'm always beach ready because I'm doing the things that I'm telling you in this video, and it's going to help you stay beach ready as well at all times. So guys, if you really want to take this to the next level and build that physique that you've always wanted, build lean muscle and shed body fat, then what you need to do is click the link in the description and get instant access to my Peak Physique playbook. I will show you everything you need to do in the gym to build lean muscle, and I'll tell you exactly what you need to be eating to get rid of that fat and to stay shredded all year round. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like, comment, subscribe, and hit those bell notifications so you can be notified when I drop new videos just like this one. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.